boxer, how do you feel like you get out of that bubble to make somebody a real boxer?
I mean, what he's doing is, I mean, kind of cool. If he can continue to steal money and they match him the way they match him, I can't knock his hustle. So if they can match him the way how they've been matching him.
Haven't seen Gervonta Davis in another sexual assault allegation, lawsuits incoming, potentially criminal charges levied. We don't know yet, but we know that fight is up in the air, and I think that fight's not going to happen, and they're going to either have to move the fight back or they're going to have to look to a replacement or both. I don't know.
It's still technically scheduled for November 14th to air on Netflix, but it's basically hanging on by a thread. But the team, Jake Paul's team, have reportedly gone and contacted all the fighters, and the names that they're looking at contacting to fight as a late replacement.
Floyd Mayweather has once again stirred the boxing world by calling out Jake Paul after Gervonta "Tank" Davis's fight was canceled due to Tank's ongoing legal issues. Mayweather stated that he's ready to step in and face Jake, and this time it wouldn't be an exhibition but a real professional fight. He also made it clear he won't be moving up in weight, emphasizing that if the bout happens, it'll follow official boxing rules. The surprising challenge has created massive buzz among fans, many wondering if Floyd is truly gearing up for a serious return to the ring.
But at the time, people badly wanted you and Jake Paul to fight. Is he someone you're interested in or no?
Well, if you go back, you got to do your homework, look on the internet. I think he was doing a sit down on a podcast one time, and he talked about it. He said, I don't want to do an exhibition against Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah. He
said, I'm only doing real fights. And of course, I can't get up high in weight, but I'll fight him in a real fight at the weight that I'm at. But Jake Paul, I mean, as of right now, for what he's doing, it's good for what he's doing. But once he fights a real fighter, it's going to be bad.
Have you been impressed?
But one thing I like about him, one thing I do like about him, he's selling it. He's selling it. And he's making good money. And
Due to the ongoing lawsuit and related investigation, Gervonta Davis's much-anticipated exhibition match against Jake Paul has been canceled. His promoter, Most Valuable Promotions, released a statement confirming that they are reviewing the situation and have chosen not to move forward with the event under the current circumstances.
Situation, he was supposed to be boxing Gervonta "Tank" Davis, a man that weighs 133 pounds or 135. Regardless, it's a man that is way smaller than Jake Paul. So that is just ridiculous, and I've given my thoughts on that before anyway. But now it turns out that Gervonta Davis has some allegations about domestic abuse. I don't know too much about the situation, but apparently Netflix have pulled the plug on that fight. It says, here's a tweet I'm reading from Mike Coppinger. As reported, Jake Paul's return could shift to December with the November 14th Netflix exhibition in jeopardy due to the latest allegations against Gervonta Davis. Sources tell Ring Magazine that December 12th and the 19th...
Davis is currently facing a civil lawsuit filed by his former girlfriend, Courtney Roselle, over an alleged incident that occurred on October 27th at a Miami nightclub where she works. The lawsuit accuses Davis of battery, aggravated battery, false imprisonment, kidnapping, and intentional infliction of emotional distress. According to the complaint, Davis allegedly dragged and assaulted Roselle through several areas of the club, including the stairwell, kitchen, and parking garage. Authorities in Miami Gardens have confirmed that a criminal investigation is underway alongside the civil proceedings.
Boxing champion Gervonta "Tank" Davis faces new abuse claims from a woman who claims to be his ex-girlfriend. This is according to our media partner, the Baltimore Banner. Courtney Russell says she dated Davis for 5 months and recently filed a civil lawsuit accusing him of aggravated battery, false imprisonment, and other offenses. She claims Davis physically attacked her a number of times during their relationship. Russell claims the most recent incident was Monday at a Miami nightclub. Davis is scheduled to fight Jake Paul in Miami.
Chael Sonnen recently commented on the confusion surrounding the rumored cancellation of the Jake Paul versus Gervonta "Tank" Davis fight, revealing that he personally contacted both camps to uncover the truth. Sonnen explained that he reached out to representatives from Jake's team and Tank's side to verify the reports, but neither offered a clear response. Their silence, he noted, only fueled speculation that something serious was unfolding behind the scenes. Sonnen suggested that when both fighters refuse to deny cancellation rumors, it often signals deeper issues at play, possibly involving legal or promotional complications rather than simple scheduling conflicts.
Tank has one job to do, which is to let anybody know that's listening that it doesn't make any difference, that boxing is a real sport. My skills versus your skills, of which I am an abundance of and of which you have none of. My life's commitment and dedication versus a second or third or fourth thought in the world of priority on your list. And I used to believe those things. Now, I go back far enough in MMA that I've had my eyes open a number of times. The fact that karate was so incredibly useless, or the fact that Jeet Kune Do was so incredibly useless, like these were not things that I would have bet on when I was in high school. As a wrestler at that time, I would not have assumed that I would fare well in a fight against somebody that knew Kung Fu. We had all been falsely led through Hollywood. Not through competition, not through sport, not through understanding of the game, but just through Hollywood. We were told that those guys were the most dangerous guys. So, we then eventually get up to Conor McGregor versus Floyd Mayweather, which had a weight discrepancy, but it was very small. I mean, I watched them weigh in.
With Tank's fight now in doubt, Floyd Mayweather has stepped up and called out Jake Paul to face him. Mayweather hasn't minced words when it comes to his opinion of Jake's boxing skills. While he acknowledges Paul's success and entertainment value in the crossover boxing scene, he stops short of recognizing him as a true professional boxer. Mayweather has even said a fight with Paul would be too easy, implying that Jake wouldn't pose a real challenge to someone of his experience and skill. He added that although Paul has carved out a profitable lane for himself, stepping into the ring with a world-class fighter would quickly expose the gap in his training, technique, and overall competition level. Drop your thoughts in the comments.
There were many, many people who believe you're the most talented fighter ever, period. So whatever you say to this question, I think is important. Are you impressed? Does he have boxing ability, or is he just an entertainer who has a lot of fans and can promote a fight and has fought lesser opponents? Or is he actually talented?
As long as he continues to fight MMA guys and YouTubers, he's gonna continue to look good and shine. But once he fights a real fighter, a real fighter that can really fight, it's not gonna be that good.
Does he have the ability, with what you've seen, to continue to mold himself into somebody who can actually? He told me before his goal is to fight Canelo, so that's where his mindset.